This was the start of affairs. What was meant to be a launch of the 2023 report on the progress of the tea sector and planning on how best to improve the performance turned out to finger-pointing scenarios on the differences among KTDA officials. The recently pushed for tea reforms being the center of the whole stalemate.
The economy and communities around us.
One after the other, all with different voices, those with solution could likely be seen or felt.
Pending court cases surrounding the Tea Act impede its full implementation. I therefore urge all interested parties to consider exploring all amicable conflict resolution mechanisms available so that we can fully adopt the Tea Act for the good of this industry.
But taking farmers to the High Court, to the Court of Appeal, I think it's unfair, it's not right. And when you look at these issues being canvassed in court, they have nothing to do with the farmer. None of those litigants has the interest of the farmer at heart. They want to protect their turf. They want to have their say in decision making, not to the interest of the farmer, but to the detriment of the farmer.
Watching the push and pull was the chief guest, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, who hit at wrangles that, according to him, are failing farmers.
It is absurd that we are using farmers' money to sort out individual issues. People who want to lead, people who are greedy for power, take farmers to courts. We have to pay lawyers from the farmers' earnings. It is not right. It is unethical. It's immoral. You cannot say that you mean well for the Kenyan farmer, yet you take the farmer to court and use his or her earnings to prosecute your matter in court against the farmer.
From the 2023 report, Kenya exported 522.92 million kilograms of tea, which was an increase from 450.33 million kilograms recorded in 2022. This was an increase of 16%, which translates to 72.58 million kilograms of bags. Export earnings shot up to 180.57 billion Kenya shillings, up from 138.9 billion Kenya shillings in 2022.
Kenya as a country has been riding on the perception of good quality tea from Kenya. That is no more. We have countries which are members of VATTA. An example is Rwanda. They came from nowhere. The people who taught them how to grow tea, how to manufacture tea, came from this country, and it is now leading in the region. When they are getting $4 per kilo, we are getting an average of less than $2, less than what they get. And yet we know why. This is a challenge and must be tackled with full consultation across the board.
As court cases have been mounted as the key factors dragging behind the tea sector in the country, if this is resolved, then the growth could be recorded even more from the just recorded 180 billion Kenya shillings increase in value in export. Milia Kisienya, K24 TV, Nairobi County.